2 transfer targets video. I'm going to go through 5 players to target for game week 2. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, and get any comments, questions, or thoughts or problems you have for your own teams in those comments. What I'll do, I'll get straight into it and share screen, and this is going to be 5 targets. I'm going to do it in order of 5 being, someone I think you should target, with 1 being my ultimate kind of target pick for this week. But I like all of them, and it is dependent on your team and the positions that you need to cover. We're going to use the Fantasy Football Hub predicted points tool. If you want a membership, you can get 50% off going to the link in the bio of this video, and you get your money back if you do not win your mini league. So it's pretty good. But we'll go into number 5, and Rico Lewis is my 5th transfer target for this week at 4.5 million. He's a great Quansah replacement, or a good option to get into that City defense, especially before they start in Europe. Kyle Walker, I can't imagine he comes straight back into the team because Rico Lewis was so good on the weekend. Pep Guardiola praised him a lot as well. He dropped into that Rodri role when he needed to as well. He was very good and inverted on that right-hand side. And he's got 4.7 predicted points against Ipswich this week with 74 minutes. If you don't need a 4.5 million asset as a complete priority in your defence, then Rico Lewis is someone you can bring in, because you're probably going to get this game week 2 out of him. If he keeps up his form, you may even get game week 3 and game week 4 at home to Brentford. And then if you're then looking to wildcard from there on, he's someone you can then just get rid of if he does lose his place. But right now, with the form he showed, you've got to expect that he plays this weekend against Ipswich. So that puts him as my 5th player to target for this game week. Let's go into my 4th pick. You can see me typing the players in. It's Muniz from Fulham. And these predicted points are just so strong over these coming game weeks at 20.6 points. 5.4 at home to Leicester. Predicted minutes of 81 as well. Followed by games against Ipswich, West Ham, Newcastle, Forest, City, Aston Villa, Everton, all the way up until game week 9. Fulham looked good against United as well. I know they didn't score, but you'd expect them to have a lot more opportunity at home to Leicester. He's 6 million and still only sitting at 7% ownership. So a really strong pick. Puts him at number 4 this week. And number 3 is going to be from a player that did feature in game week 1 with a goal. And it's not that Jota. It is this Jota, Diogo Jota from Liverpool. We'll just put the right spelling in there so then he comes up. There he is. 21.4 predicted points. Honestly, think he keeps his place. He was brilliant in that centre-forward position for Liverpool. 5.6 expected points this weekend. Bear in mind, what I will say as well as a disclaimer, and I forgot to add this at the start of the video, so if you're still tuned in at this point, I'm not doing Haaland or Salah in this top 5 transfer targets. Expects to get at least 72 minutes, gives him more than enough time to grab a goal. Really strong fixtures after that as well. 7.5 million, 17.8% ownership as well. So let's go into my 2nd transfer target. And it's this man here, Eze. He didn't return in game week 1, but he had a disallowed goal, which shouldn't have been disallowed. He had an assist, which probably was just about offside, and he was just everywhere. He was superb. 26.8% predicted points. Home to West Ham, who did concede 2 goals on the opening day. With some good fixtures after that, but obviously we'll focus on the West Ham game. Expects to have at least 87 minutes on the park. One of the main players for Palace. And I think they're going to want to come out and get a home win and put in a bit of a performance after losing that first game. So let's go on to number 1. And it's a defender, Fulham again, and it's Robinson for me at 4.5 million. If you're replacing Quansah or you need a bit more of a secure 4.5 million option, Robinson, Fulham, we mentioned their fixtures with Muniz. Leicester home in game week 2, expected to play 90 minutes. Bonus point magnet, gets forward, can get assists, has a slight eye for goal as well as a left back, but really good when it comes to those assists and bonus, and a nice fixture as well. 3.8 predicted points, full 90, only 9% owned right now. Expect that to go up, especially if he performs this week and having Ipswich away the week after, West Ham home in game week 4, Forest away in game week 6. If you get onto him now, If you don't have them already, it's a pretty good time to be on Robinson. So there you have it. It's my top 5 transfer targets for FPL game week 2. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you're new and give the video a like. I will see you all in the next one. I will release a differentials video. So that'll be players under 10% selected to consider, and there'll be a live deadline stream on Friday as well. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in. I'm FPLMattDay, and I will see you all soon in the next one. Bye for now.